So let's open this program number 7. Program number 7 is all about bank transactions. Okay, only the basic bank transactions. So what are the basic bank transactions? We can deposit the amount, we can withdraw the amount, and what we can do, we can update our passbook, right? So updating the passbook is nothing but we want to check our balance. And checking the balance, in this case, we are going to display that balance. So main three operations that we are going to perform in this particular program is deposit some amount, withdraw some amount, and see the balance. Okay. So I'll start from the driver class. So where is our driver class? Here. So what is the name of our driver class? Class ABC. And we have our favorite main method. And in these methods, we have some variables. So what are the different variables that we have? Deposits, withdraw amount, like if you are performing withdraw operation, how much amount are you withdrawing? Or if you are performing deposit operation, how much amount are you going to deposit to the bank? Okay. So these are the four variables: deposits, withdraw amount, and deposit amount. Okay. Then we are creating an object. What is the name of an object? OBJ. We are creating an object OBJ. And this object belongs to which class? It belongs to the class balance. Now, where is this class balance? We will just see afterwards in the program. We'll search for this class. Okay. So at present in our main method, what are we doing? We are creating an object whose name is OBJ. And this object belongs to the class balance. Fine. Then there are some messages for our users. So this message helps the user to understand what exactly the program is doing. So what the first message says? It says this program helps you to balance a checkbook. Fine. Then the second message, it says please enter check and deposit made during the month. Now, what do you mean by check and deposit? Deposit is depositing the money, and check in the sense whenever we are going to withdraw some amount from the bank, we are going to use check. We are going to call it as check. Okay. Then next line it says that to indicate the check, use minus sign. So whenever we want to withdraw any amount, we are going to put minus sign before that amount. Then next print which says to indicate the end of month input. Fine. Okay. Then we are asking the user to enter the initial balance because this is not the real bank and we are only going to demonstrate the work of the bank. So it's our duty to give some initial balance, and on that balance, what are we going to do? We are going to do some operations, that is withdraw operation or deposit operation, and then see the balance. Fine. So this is the message for the user: enter initial balance, and whatever user enters, what are we doing here? We are converting that into integer, right? So we are saying convert dot to in 32 console dot read line. Fine. Now whatever balance user enters, which is stored in A, it is stored into the variable A. The same value in variable A, we are storing into one more variable S. So the balance now is stored into two variables. Which are these two variables? Variable A and variable S. Fine. And once we accept the balance, what are we going to do? We are displaying the balance to the user. Okay. So we are going to say your opening balance is fine. Then there is a while loop. While loop says, what is the condition of while loop? While loop condition is while A is greater than 0. That means as long as we have some balance in our bank, right? Zero balance, no bank will give you any permission to do any kind of operation. Minus balance never exists in our life. So while A is greater than 0 means what? As long as we have some balance in our bank. Okay, so we'll check. Suppose we are entering 5,000 as our balance amount. So that's A, right? Is 5,000 greater than 0? Yes. So it will enter the while loop. In this while loop, we are asking the user what operation user wants to perform. So that's what we are asking. What do you want to do? So user will select what he wants to do. So whatever he wants to do, that amount will be stored into the variable B. if user wants to deposit the amount, he will enter only the number. For example, 3000. So when user enters 3000, that means we are depositing the amount. But if user enters minus 3000, इसका मतलब क्या है? That means user is going to withdraw the amount. And if user enters 0, that means user simply wants to check his balance. Okay. So user will enter something, and whatever something he enters will be stored into B. Now we are going to check what user has entered. So we are going to check. Is B equal to 0? If yes, what user wants to do? User wants to check the balance. So we'll just show the balance to the user. We'll just tell him this is your final balance, and where is our balance? It's into the variable A. And we are very happy we are out of the if condition. But if B is not 0, then either B is greater than 0 or B is less than 0. If B is greater than 0 means positive amount. B is less than 0 means negative amount. Positive amount, deposit. Negative amount, withdraw. Right? Okay. So if B is greater than 0, that means we understood that user is depositing some amount into the bank. So in that case, we are going to call the method deposits. Which method we are calling? We are calling the method deposits. This method is called on what? This is called in object whose name is obj. This obj belongs to which class? It belongs to the class balance. So now we means compiler will start searching for the class balance, and in that class balance it will search for the method deposits. Now see, when we are calling this deposits method, this is a parameterized method and it has two parameters, right? The first parameter is A, that's our balance, and second parameter is B, that is the amount user has entered. So let's go and start searching for our balance class. Okay, and one more thing. Whatever this deposits returns, that will be stored into our variable A. Okay, so A is going to have a new value. Which new value? The value which is returned by our method deposits. Okay, let's start searching for our class balance. So here, can you see class balance is here. Now in this class balance, is there any method called as deposits? Yes. So what is the signature of this method? Public, so accessible to everyone. Then there is int, that means deposits method is going to return some integer value. Fine. This deposits method has two parameters. First one is, what is the name of first parameter? Balance. What is the name of second parameter? C. What is the data type of first parameter? Int. What is the data type of second parameter? Int. Fine. So the signature is matching. What are we doing into this particular method? Whatever is the balance, into that we are adding C. So in this case, what is balance? A. How we call the method? See here. How we call the method? Where it went? How we call the method? Okay, void main. Yeah, this is how we call the method. What is the first parameter? A. What is the second parameter? B. And when we actually go to deposits, what is the first parameter? Balance. What is the second parameter? C. That means A is balance and B is C. So when we are saying balance is equal to balance plus C, what exactly we are doing? We are saying A is equal to A plus B. So whatever deposit amount user has given, that amount we are adding to our A and we are returning the new value of A. So when we return, where it is got, where it stores that returned value? Here. Here. Now this A is what? The new value of A. Original value of A plus the new deposit made by the user. Then after that we are again showing the user what is your balance after the deposits. So that is the new value of A and user is going to see that new deposits. Okay, how many times did we do this deposit? For the first time it was 0. Where is it? For the first time, what was the value of deposits? For the first time, deposit was 0. The moment we deposit some amount, what we are saying? There was one deposit, deposits plus. And what is the deposit amount? 0 plus whatever I have added. For example, suppose if I give B value as 3000, then deposit amount would be 3000. Okay. Now once again it will ask me, what do you want to do? Because we are in the while loop. So it is going to ask us, what do you want to do? Suppose again this time I will add 2000. So it will check, is B equal to 0? No. Is B greater than 0? Yes. What is the value of B? 2000. Fine. So call deposit. Okay. So deposit goes here. The control goes to deposit. That 2000 is also added to our A. What is A? A is balance. And it returns that balance. So where it is caught, where it is stored, again it is stored into A. So whatever is the initial value of A plus 2000 is added, and again it is saying whatever is the new value of A, that value is going to display. Now this is the second deposit that I take. So what is happening now? Deposits plus plus. So looking at the value of deposits, we will come to know how many deposits happened or how many times the user has deposited. And whatever was the previous value of deposit amount, into that previous value, we are adding our new deposited value, which was that 2000. Okay, so suppose B is not 0. B is also not greater than 0. That means B is less than 0. There is no need to check the condition. B is less than 0 means it is a negative value. Negative value किसके लिए use करते हैं हम लोग? Negative value से क्या कर रहे हैं हम लोग? We are withdrawing the money from the bank. Fine. So whenever you are withdrawing the money from the bank, we are calling the method. What is the name of the method? Check withdraw. Where are we calling this method? We are calling the method on our object. What is the name of your object? OBJ. Fine. Now, whatever value is returned by this check withdraw, that new value will be stored into our balance, which is A. Okay. Now, when we are calling this check withdraw method, what are we sending? We are sending A and we are sending B. Okay. Now, where is this OBJ? This OBJ belongs to which class? Balance class. Start searching for balance class. Where is our balance class? Balance class. Okay, see here. Here is our balance class. Start searching for the method. What is the name of the method? Check withdraw. Okay. Here is our method. Check withdraw. See the signature of the method. Method is publicly accessible. Then it says end. What do you mean by end? This method check withdraw is going to return the integer value. Fine. How many parameters are there? There are two parameters. What are the parameters? D and E. What is the data type of D? Int. What is the data type of E? Int. Okay. When we call check withdraw method, how did we call? A, comma, B. So now A becomes B and B becomes E. Withdraw है तो क्या करेंगे? We are saying D is equal to D plus E and it is returning D. Now you will wonder, प्लस क्यों कर रहे हैं? विड्रॉ तो माइनस होना चाहिए, बट विड्रॉ अमाउंट किस में डाला है हमने? माइनस में डाला है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ आई से -2000, तो मेरे पास है ए की वैल्यू 5000. 5000 प्लस -2000 क्या हो गया? 5000 माइनस 2000, तो क्या हो गया? व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट वैल्यू? 3000. So what are we returning? We are returning 3000. And where are we storing this 3000? We are storing this 3000 over here. The new value of A. पहले मेरा बैलेंस कितना था? 5000. फिर आपने क्या किया? विड्रॉ किया. कैसे विड्रॉ किया? -3000. तो 5000 माइनस 3000, न्यू वैल्यू क्या है आपके पास? 2000. So that's what we are showing to the user. Okay, the balance after withdrawal is how much? 2000. How many times you withdraw the amount? First time, just one time. तो पहले क्या था वैल्यू विड्रॉ का? 0 था. 0 plus plus. What is the new value? 1. So this withdraw will show you how many times you withdraw the amount. And this withdraw amount, what it is going to show you? It is going to show you what amount did you withdraw. यहाँ पे देखो withdraw amount क्या है? Minus equal to B. इसका मतलब क्या है? We can also write it like this. Withdraw amount is equal to withdraw amount minus B. Correct है? So we are withdrawing, we are minusing the amount. ठीक है? Okay. Now let's run the program and see. Okay, so this is for our information, some messages that we have printed. and they are asking us to enter the initial balance. So let's give it as 5,000 initial balance. So it's showing you the opening balance is 5,000. What do you want to do? Suppose we want to deposit some amount. Deposit amount के लिए सिर्फ आपको क्या नंबर डालना है, एंटर. So what was my amount? 2,000. पहले क्या था? 5,000 था. बाद में क्या होगा? 5,000 plus 2,000. So what is the new amount? 7,000. Now again it is asking, what do you want to do? So let's deposit one more 1,000. Okay. So what it is saying now? Balance after deposit. पहले क्या था? 7,000 था. Plus 1,000. So what is the new deposit? Sorry, not the deposit. What is the new balance? 8,000. What do you want to do? Let's withdraw some money. Let's withdraw 3,000. So it's showing you balance after withdrawal 5,000. आपके पास 8,000 था. फिर आपने क्या किया? माइनस 3,000. माइनस जब भी डालोगे तो क्या होगा? विड्रॉ होगा. ओके, सो 8,000 से 3,000 विड्रॉ हो गया. तो कितना बचा आपके पास? 5,000. फिर से मैं विड्रॉ करूँगी 1,000 रुपीज़. ओके, तो अगेन इट इज सेम. आपके पास कितना था? 5,000 था. फिर आपने क्या किया? माइनस 1,000. माइनस 1,000 का मतलब क्या? विड्रॉ करना था. सो 5,000 माइनस 1,000 कितना बचा आपके पास? 4,000. चलो अभी हमें हमारा पासबुक देखना है, सो बैलेंस देखना है. तो लेट्स पुट 0. See here, whenever you put 0, क्या आया है यहाँ पे? So it is showing you initial फाइनल बैलेंस क्या है? 4,000 है. ओपनिंग बैलेंस क्या था? 5,000 था. आपने क्या क्या किया दिन भर में? डिपॉजिट्स किए, 2 बार डिपॉजिट किए. कितना अमाउंट डिपॉजिट किया? 3,000 डिपॉजिट किया. पहले बार क्या किया? 2,000 किया. पहले बार 2,000 डिपॉजिट किया, बाद में 1,000 डिपॉजिट किया. तो आपने पूरे दिन में कितना डिपॉजिट किया? 3,000 डिपॉजिट किया. ओके, फिर चेक से कितने बार आपने विड्रॉ किया? 2 बार विड्रॉ किया. कितना अमाउंट विड्रॉ किया? 4,000 विड्रॉ किया. कैसे? पहले तो 3,000 विड्रॉ किया, बाद में क्या किया? और हम 1,000 विड्रॉ किया. ठीक है ना? सो क्लोजिंग बैलेंस आपके पास क्या है? जो फाइनल बैलेंस है वही आपका क्लोजिंग बैलेंस है, which is 4,000. I hope you have understood this particular program. If you have any queries, you can always reach out to me. Okay.